Well, I mean, I think it's pretty tactical. I don't think this was necessarily them trying to strike some big blow against Rupert Murdoch, although if that's a side benefit, like I'm sure they're into it. But they had tried to get the actress, they had tried to sort of go to a subsidiary Fox channel and Fox Soul and to have the actress Vivica Fox, no relation, interview the president. She's a supporter of his. When that kind of hit a bump, they discarded the whole thing. But I think actually it's mostly about the timing. If you had an interview with Joe Biden, if I had an interview with Joe Biden, you'd say, "Are you running for re-election? What's going on with the balloons?" I think he wants to answer both of those questions at sort of the time and place of his choosing. And so it wasn't yesterday.
But he did 2 interviews last week with Telemundo and PBS.
Yeah, that's right. But I just think I would mostly look at, like, what doesn't he want to talk about?
What doesn't he want to talk about? And also the Fox ecosystem, where they are, especially on truth, right, and facts. And I think I definitely think that played into it. Should he have done it? That's up to them.
They're not fans of Fox, but I do feel like there's this hunger for, Joe Biden to strike a blow against the evil empire. But honestly, a couple of his people go on there with some regularity. Pete Buttigieg goes on there. And I think when they see it to their tactical advantage, he'll be there immediately. I'm not sure he sees reshaping truth in the media ecosystem is the main thing he's trying to do here.
But then you look at, when you talk about reshaping truth in the media ecosystem, and you see Elon Musk and Rupert Murdoch sitting there together, that gets people to wonder. And for some, it is confirmation that, see, that's why he shouldn't have done the interview with Fox. They're all in collusion, out to get Joe Biden and liberals and the administration.
It is kind of Musk has sort of positioned himself as this rebel against traditional media, sitting next to, one of the great media moguls of our era who has these vast holdings. Maybe most interesting, Murdoch's daughter, Elisabeth, a prominent media executive sitting next to Musk, who is theoretically currently in the search for a CEO to replace himself, which I think she's sort of an interesting candidate for that gig.
Were you that surprised, though, to see them sitting next to each other? I don't think I was that surprised. No. It stood out, but it wasn't like, oh, wow.
No, it seems like the most predictable thing in the world.
I was kind of surprised that they actually, they actually did it, because it's a little frightening, I must say.